Hey everyone, this is Raylo.
And Sashimi.
And we've got Stubby here with us today. We've actually got some other cats, but they are enjoying some snacks or something across the room. I'm not sure, but
Just chilling.
Today we are opening the Garrus Vakarian prototype statue. This is from Bioware Gear. And as a huge Mass Effect fan, I am actually really excited about this. There were not many of these made at all. And it is no longer available on the store. You may be able to find it on other sites. Unfortunately, it might be getting scalped, like everything these days. But let's see what we've got. First thing we notice out of the box is a squish corner.
No packing material.
Dang it, Bioware Gear. You can do better than this. Come on. These are supposed to be precious. Okay, so let's see. Oof. Quite the busted corner here. Bad Bioware. So, this is a statue of Garrus Vakarian from Mass Effect 2, I believe. I don't want to throw out any spoilers, but this was during a certain story arc that I, to this day, am still a huge fan, and it's one of the biggest things that made me love Garrus so much. Outside of his just generally always funny and refreshing dialogue. Garrus is just an awesome character. BioWare over the years has released a bunch of these different statues. I've always thought they were a little bit overpriced in the past. These newer statues are quite a bit less expensive. Instead of like $300-400, you're looking at more like, I think this one was $75. So much less, but that could also mean that we're facing a lesser level of quality. So that's
Hopefully not.
what we're going to be looking at. So if you guys are thinking about getting this statue, then I definitely understand why you would be watching a video like this, because who knows, he might not be worth it. But to me at least, I'm so diehard on Mass Effect that I think I would enjoy it no matter what. But you may not. He's got quite the impressive styrofoam coffin, so even though there was no styrofoam in the packing material at all, he should be delivered to you safe and sound, regardless. Have this weird notch that they taped over in the back. I don't quite understand that. All these squeaky sounds are probably just candy for the ears, right? Alright, so you might be wondering, why is the box colored but Garrus is not? That is because he is the prototype. There is a colored version. I actually found myself liking the prototype version better, and I like my color variants, and this is just one of those color variants that just, it's a variant because it lacks any color at all. But
you could paint them yourself if you felt.
True.
Like
If I remember correctly, there were actually fewer of these than there were of the other one, or maybe the other hasn't been released yet. I irresponsibly buy a whole lot of Mass Effect stuff, and I tend to lose track of it.
no boo.
So we do have a listing on the bottom. This is Garrus Vakarian. There were only 500 made. This is number 414. I was hoping to get a lower number, but I kind of like 414. So let's take a look. Those familiar with Garrus will immediately notice that this version is actually, I think this is from Mass Effect 1, because his face is very fresh and intact. There's no scarring, no burning. He does go through a few rough things that kind of changes the way he looks over the years. He only gets more handsome though. Lots of detail in the base. And this is actually like a stone. It's not resin or PVC. This actually is a statue. It's quite heavy. I'd say it weighs at least 4 or 5 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of details from the, I'm not sure what, we'll just say that R means Roy. It's made for me.
Oh, all the R's on the bottom of his shoe.
Maybe it's the creaking that you make when you're an older alien fighter. He's a grizzled veteran, so yep, you could paint this one if you wanted, or leave it in the gray. I'll probably just leave it in the gray because I'm pretty bad at painting, and I honestly like the way the gray looks. There's lots of detail, a few seams. As far as Garrus himself, you can't really see any seams. A figure like this is kind of one that you don't really pay too much attention to the seams because it's very geometric. And also with the gray, it's just one of those things you can kind of overlook, but I still like to take a look at them. They actually did a lot of fine detail on the face. The visor here is glass. You can actually see that there, that it's actually see-through, and it is a completely separate piece that goes around the back of the head.
Sorry about my earthquake hands. Is it even focusing?
There we go. I think we got some focus there.
There we go.
Lots of detail in his sniper rifle. And all the details are nice and deep, so it looks like this is already a primed figure. So if you did want to paint it, you honestly could get to work right away. Nice plain neutral gray, so you could pretty much do with him whatever you want. You could do metallics. You could probably go straight into mattes, flats, whatever you like. I kind of wish I had a little bit more painting savvy, because I might actually try, but I'm not going to ruin the figures. So.
Spray paint him solid hot pink.
No. Maybe blue.
That'd be nice.
Garrus is quite famous for his blue. It's just too big.
Solid blue.
Solid metallic blue. It would have to be a beautiful metallic blue, because that royal blue is what makes Garrus Garrus.
And that probably would look nice.
But alrighty guys, there you have it. The Garrus Vakarian prototype statue. You're welcome to check Bioware Gear. There may actually have been a restock, I'm not sure, or you could see if maybe you could get a hold of the colored variant. If that wasn't available at the time, it might be on pre-order now. I probably should check these things, but I never do. But there you have it, everyone. If you've been on the fence, hopefully the quality is up to par for you. I definitely enjoy it. I think he's going to make we actually have a new display case that's going to be the same type as this, that's going to go over here in our big mass. He will probably be one of the first things that we put into that case, so look forward to that. And if you guys have had any curiosity about the case, when we do get it, we're going to do a video on it, so that way we've had a lot of questions over the years about what our case is, where we got it, and how much it was and everything, so we're going to cover all that in that video, so something to look forward to, guys. Outside of that, I am Royello, and this is my current favorite Garrus on the Citadel. Outside of that, likes, subs, all that stuff is up to you. What we do ask for around here is, if it's within your means, consider adopting or rescuing an animal. ASPCA.org, petfinder.com. You can also Google or search up your local animal rescue and adoption options. If you can't bring home an animal in need, there's other ways you can help them out.
You can also go volunteer and still spend time with the guys, or you can donate money, or blankets, clothes, sheets, office supplies, all kinds of stuff. Google your local shelters, see what they need. You probably got something they could use.
Yep, so if you've got love to give, love to show, there's plenty of ways to show it, plenty of ways to give it. And unfortunately, guys, there are plenty of animals out there who could use that love. So show them what you got. And speaking of love, we love you guys. Remember, buy your fun, not your fam. Adopt, don't shop. And we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Best of me.